So, due to the number of full runs of the show that we underwent this week, I received feedback on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday that I would need to apply. Tuesday's feedback included making my Scene 1 character David bigger, giving a bigger reaction to Meg flipping Lucas off, raised the tension by staring and leaning towards Lucas as he's uncomfortable about revealing the subject that we are discussing. In Scene 2, to keep reacting, but silently, after Lottie moves from Jenny to Sue in the parents bit. So I walk in on Phoebe, watching porn, react. Once Lottie moves on to the next person, I need to keep reacting, but silently. To laugh at Tia's big BBC moments in Beauty of Porn. Also having much bigger, cheesy, smiley faces in Beauty of Porn. To look even more annoyed about having to go into a PE lesson in Squirt. That I need to move Holly's block at the end of Squirt so that she can transition quickly into the next scene. To control the laughter volume during Holly and Matthew's entire conversation so that we're still reacting to them verbally, but quiet enough so that it's audible, but we don't overshadow their dialogue. To remember that in every moment where we clump together with our spoons to make sure that they touch, and to make sure to do this by matching the height of the shortest person's spoon. And to be quiet in the Bradford transition and go completely crazy on the it moments in Good to Chat. Thursdays included to bring my hands through the frame in my monologue, as I do hesitate to gesture and I look a little bit awkward. To point at the audience during every "you're supposed to squirt now" moment possible, including, for me, Lottie's lift, as I'm not involved in that. To make sure that the wigs are put in the box properly, not hanging out after we take them off, and to try and put them in gently so they don't tangle massively. To clean and sharpen the voguing moments at the end of the song. To stack the boxes on the side to create more stage space, which initially we were hesitating to do when we were using the hexagonal blocks, as one got broken by stacking. To have bigger, loving faces during Little Spoon. Again, to remember to touch the spoons in the middle. To see the audience and point at them directly with the spoon. In-house, don't enter Tasha's light until moving in for the chorus. To remember to keep in a parallel neutral position in our fragments line. To move immediately after fragments ends, even if the band hasn't started playing Good to Chat yet. We were also told that in the show, if we feel that someone's lines in the songs cannot be heard, sing them ourselves to ensure that they are always heard regardless of whether they are ours or not. Friday's feedback included we were tight and we performed well for non-movers, which came from Shelby after we performed the show to the dancers and first-year music students. To keep raising the stakes as Lucas gets anxious and uncomfortable about discussing the subject matter in the opening scene. To quieten the scene transitions and changes, especially in Phoebe's monologue, as she cannot be heard over the noise we make with the blocks. In my monologue, to slow down a porn category moment to show the different thought process and making these thoughts seem more natural and unrehearsed. Point between the girls on the blocks towards the end of Squirt. To remember to look and see the audience when pointing the spoons at them in Little Spoon. Everyone is now to sing the "If You're the Bear, You Get the Honey" moment in the same song. Remember to be completely still during the mentions of Weinstein, Trump, and the hooks to show the serious nature of those topics. Remember to react to all solo lines in Good to Chat, whether that's feeling sad that we have to leave or agree that it's been great to share our feelings. So before every single run that we do, I, and will continue to do so in the weeks to come, read through my feedback notes before putting my phone in my locker ready for the run, This has been the best way for me to make sure that I'm applying my feedback, as I often find myself forgetting what has been said. So by making sure I read through all the feedback from the previous run right before the next, I can ensure that the notes are fresh in my mind throughout the run so that I can make sure I am making those changes as these moments arise.